Let me start with one question. Did you watch the Roland Garros tennis tournament last week? I found it extremely interesting, not only because of the tennis, but also because of the questions I asked myself. So let me today start by saying that I am a huge procrastinator and I am like always in two minds, running around after the shining object. I am guilty of having the shiny object syndrome, as it is called. So today I am filming this video number 4 in my journey of building my own channel, following Ali Abdal's challenge, as you already know it. And today's video purpose in the challenge is to present to you a service or a product or a book or something that interested me. But instead of presenting just one book or just one service or something, actually I'm not selling anything. I'm just talking here to you as you're my friends, or in a way I'm just talking to myself because I don't know if anyone is going to watch this video. But as I said, watching this tournament, tennis tournament, I was thinking about the tennis player and about their passion and about their dedication and commitment to one sport only. So they just play tennis and they follow their goal and they try to reach the best that they can do in that sport. Think about it like they don't play tennis today at Roland Garros and tomorrow they go to play football at the World Cup. It's impossible. So in a way, what I feel is that like most of us are doing this thing. Most of us who are not successful yet, okay? And because of that, and knowing, of course, and I am sure that you know that Ali is a big promoter of productivity topic, and he is passionate about what belongs to the productivity field. I thought that I could make this kind of parallelism between a sport and what means to be productive, what means not to procrastinate, what it means to be dedicated. Because again, the tennis player inspired me, and even if they lose the match, they don't go tomorrow to start playing football or swimming or doing something else. They go back to tennis and they train harder. So this is what inspires me, and I try to get inspired by that idea, by that feeling. Even if, to be honest with you, it's not easy. I am still fan, okay, of the shining object syndrome. So I am still looking now at building this YouTube channel. I'm also thinking about doing some print on demand stuff or Amazon FBA or other things. So in a way I am wasting a lot of time, to be honest, in my path or in achieving my goal because of these changes in my mind. So what I wanted to present to you today, actually, there are 4 books about productivity. And the first one, which I think I recommend, and I recommend you and I recommend myself to read again, is this one. Okay, the one thing. So if you can understand that your focus should be only on one thing, then that would be fantastic. And I think that this is what we all need to get inspired by these sports people, but the ones that are playing just tennis, or the ones that are playing football, or the ones that are playing basketball or golf or whatever, they just dedicate themselves to that sport, not to other sports. They're not trying to achieve the same kind of success in other things. Maybe they play, football for fun, with their friends, but it's not their purpose to become great football players. Their goal is to stay as a big tennis player, if what we've chosen to do is tennis. If you have read, or if I recommend in this case a fantastic book, Andrea Gassi's biography, and he said he hated tennis, and that's a a surprising statement on his side, thinking that he was one of the greatest tennis players in the world. Okay, but his father asked him to play the ball to the wall. I don't know, I can't remember the number, but it was like his father told me, if anyone can hit the wall with the ball, I don't know, 100,000 times, then he definitely will be a champion. So I would take the same approach to us being productive and being successful and reading one book. But then the question, of course, is how can you decide on this one thing? What's the idea? How can you do it? And this is why maybe some of us, or I'm guilty of that, are moving from one field to another, because I'm seeing today, for instance, some videos about building a YouTube channel. I see, and it looks interesting to me, editing videos and doing these kind of things. But next day I see some video about doing print on demand and creating designs for people and selling designs on Etsy, which again looks fascinating. So I'm jumping from one thing to another. And I don't know which one to actually embrace and focus on. And this is the difficulty for me. And here it comes, this book from Ali, okay, which I wanted to recommend to you. So Feel Good Productivity. And Ali's book, it's very interesting because he's also teaching you in a way to focus on what you enjoy doing. Okay, you enjoy doing something, maybe you enjoy doing something, but maybe that something is not the business or the way that you want to achieve your financial freedom, or whatever your objective is. So you need to decide on the business that you enjoy doing, and the business maybe that you can become passionate about. But stay with it and try to see it. And here I have some ideas. I wrote down some things about Ali's book, because he's organizing the book in 3 pillars: energize, unblock, and sustain. Unblock meaning overcome procrastination, exactly what I am trying to do, and hopefully you'll do that as well. So instead of asking how we can force ourselves to work harder, the book asks a different question. What if feeling good is actually the key to being productive? And this is what I want to inspire you with. So try to feel good, and then probably your journey to achieving your goal will be much easier and much enjoyable. And it's, as they say, more important is the journey than the objective, because you've maybe heard some people saying they achieved the objective, they didn't know what to do. So this is the second book I'm recommending. The third book that I wanted to show you is this one. Why? Because this is in a way asking you to split the year in 4 time slots, 3-month time slot. And what I'm thinking of is that in each of these 3-month time slot or period, whatever you want to call it, you just need to focus on one thing. Try, if you are guilty like me of the same thing, try for 3 months to focus on one single objective or one single activity. For instance, in my case, if I want to do the Facebook channel, then I will focus on this YouTube channel for 3 months and nothing else. And I don't know what's going to happen at the end of 3 months. Maybe I will decide that this is not for me, or whatever, or maybe I'll decide to give it another 3 months. But just focus on one thing in 3 months and have an objective at the end of it. For instance, in 3 months to publish, I don't know how many it's up to you. Say let's 6 videos or whatever, let's say 2 videos per month or something like that. Or maybe you want to focus on print on demand. I'm talking to myself again now for the next 3 months. So focus just on print on demand and try to read and learn as much as possible about print on demand, creating designs, publishing designs on Etsy or on your Shopify site or whatever. So yeah. And the third book that I want to, a fourth book I want to mention is this one, Atomic Habits. Why this one? Because here James Clear talks about us trying to improve day by day. And he has some calculation here. He says, okay, if you improve every day by 1%, then at the end of the year you'll be amazingly, because of the compounding factor, you'll have an extraordinary improvement in your life and in what you wanted to achieve. If you do that only 1% per day, he says. But okay, in my view, this is not easy. I mean, it's complicated. You can't probably improve every day 1%. But even if you say, let's say you improve 1% per week or 1% per month, still that's valuable. So you will see an improvement. So that's why I think this book is important to read, and try to learn what the guys are presenting. Probably you've read a lot of productivity books, and then because I had these books for a long time. So believe me, I was looking at them and they stayed on my bookshelf for a long time, and actually I've read them very superficially. But now with this challenge from Ali, trying to to move on and to create this video, and also in correlation with the Roland Garros tournament and what I was thinking about it last week about the tennis player, this idea came to me in a way easily. So you see, pushing yourself to achieve something is more important than anything else. It's more important than your fears. So if you have a fear of sitting down, filming yourself, or creating a design or doing whatever, then push yourself to do that. And as Ali in his book says, if you find a way to make that enjoyable, or if that's really something that you enjoy doing, then that's even more important. So that's it for today. I hope that was interesting. Again, start with this one, as I said, to decide on one thing. Read this one to feel good about what you're doing that one thing. Split your year in many three months periods so that you can achieve your goal, and as I said, after 3 months move to something else if you didn't like it, or continue the same thing for another 3 months. And this one, every day try to improve something, try to be better than the previous day. So this is what I wanted to present today in this video number 4, and I hope that it was interesting, and thank you so much for watching and for your time. Cheers.